Hi, welcome to our channel of IGNOU Audiobooks. Indira Gandhi National Open University, School of Continuing Education, Certificate Programs, Certificate in Apparel Merchandising, CAPMER, BHC05 Basics of Apparel Industry and Entrepreneurship, Block 4, Unit 18, Email. 18.0 Introduction. Office automation products are widely used in industry for performing all kinds of tasks like word processing, mathematical calculations, documents management, managing email, making presentations, creating catalogs and brochures and managing websites. Microsoft Office products are the most popular for office automation. Outlook is among the most widely used software for communication through email. Now we will learn the basic features of Outlook 2007 which will help us to manage our communication and make it more efficient. 18.1 Objectives. After studying this unit, you will be able to Basic operations of Outlook, managing contacts, calendar and scheduling tasks. 18.2 Basic operations. Outlook is used for communication using email, managing contacts, scheduling tasks and appointments using calendar. Sending an email. Creating and sending an email is perhaps the most frequent task that is performed. Using Outlook. On the File menu, point to New and then click Mail Message. In the subject, write the email subject. Add the recipient's email addresses in the To and CC boxes as needed. In the BCC box, add those recipients' email addresses to whom the email has to be sent as copy, but the other recipients should not know that the email has been copied to them. Write the email matter in the space provided. Press Send to send the email to the recipients. Figure 18.1 New message. Look at the screen for table content. Assign the level of importance. The level of importance for a message can be set so that recipients can see the indicator in their inbox before they open the item. Setting the level of importance also enables the recipients to sort their messages by importance. Please note that this does not expedite or retard the transmission of the message in any way. It is for the information of the recipient only. On the Message tab, in the Options group, choose the button to set the level to high importance. Choose the Symbol button to set the importance to low level. Figure 18.2 Delivery importance. Look at the screen for table content. Changing the appearance of the email. One can change the appearance of the email message by changing the font, the color of the font and background color. On the Message tab, in the Basic Text group, you can select the font size, font style, bold, italic and underline, font color, and text highlighting. On the Format tab, in the Font group, you can select the font and font size, increase or decrease the size by one increment, change the font style, bold, italic, underline, strike-through, subscript, superscript, change the case, the font color, and the text highlighting, and remove all font formatting. On the mini toolbar that appears when you select text, you can select the font, increase or decrease the size by one increment, select a theme, use the Format Painter, select the font style, bold, italic, and underline, and highlight text. Figure 18.3 Change font size. Look at the screen for table content. Add a signature to the email. You can create a default signature to be added to all your outgoing messages, or you can insert a signature manually into outgoing messages on an individual basis. Do one of the following. To insert a signature automatically. On the Message tab, in the Include group, click Signature and then click Signatures. On the Email Signature tab, in the Select Signature to Edit list, select the signature that you want. Under Choose Default Signature, in the New Messages list, select the signature that you want. If you want to include a signature in messages that you reply to and in messages that you forward, in the Reply/Forwards list, select the signature. If you don't want a signature in these messages, select None. Click OK. To add the default signature to a current message, on the Message tab, in the Include group, click Signature and then select the signature. Figure 18.4 Add a signature. Look at the screen for table content. To insert a signature manually, on the Message tab, in the Include group, click Signature and then select the signature that you want. Note, you can also access the signature options that are available on the Message tab after you click Reply, Reply to All, or Forward in an open message. Add an attachment. One can attach files and pictures etc. to the email message and send them to the recipient. On the File menu, click New and then click Mail Message. On the Message tab, in the Include group, click Attach File and then click File. Figure 18.5, Add Attachment. Look at the screen for table content. Browse to and select the file that you want to attach, and then click Insert. The selected file will get attached with the email message and will be delivered to the recipient with the message that is sent. 18.3 Managing Contacts. One can add new contacts, contact person, inside or outside of your organization, about whom you can save several types of information, such as street and email addresses, telephone and fax numbers, and web page URLs, to the Outlook contacts by typing all the information directly in the contact form, or you can use other Outlook features that automatically fill in some of that information for you. Each of your contacts is also displayed as an electronic business card. Any changes that you make to a contact are automatically made to the corresponding electronic business card, and vice versa. Create contacts using contacts. Contacts can be created with the contacts directly. On the File menu, point to New, and then click Contact. Type a name for the contact. Enter the information that you want to include for the contact. To specify how you want the contact's name to appear in the to line of a message, type a name in the Display As box. Figure 18.6 Create a contact. See the screen for table content. To enter multiple entries for a field, such as more than one phone number or email address, click the down arrow next to the field. If you have more than one mailing address for a contact, select the This is the mailing address checkbox to establish which address is to be used during a mail merge. Create a contact from an email message received. When one receives an email message, the sender information can be used to create a contact in your address book. Open or preview the email message that contains the name that you want to add to your contact list. Right-click the name of the sender who you want to make into a contact, and then click Add to Contacts on the shortcut menu. In Outlook, there is no option to add contact information automatically to contacts or address book when you reply to a contact. Create a contact from an electronic business card. When you save an electronic business card received in an email message, you create a new contact. If you already have a contact by the same name, you can save the duplicate as a new contact or update the original. In an open message, right-click the card and then click Add to Contacts on the shortcut menu. The new contact opens in the contact form. On the Contact tab, in the Save group, click Save and Close. If you already have a contact with the same name, Outlook detects the duplicate. Do one of the following. Select Add the new contact. This creates a duplicate contact, including a contact form and electronic business card. Select Update the information. Existing duplicate contacts are listed. Double-click the contact to update it, and then update the information on the contact form and save it. Find a contact. When one needs to find a contact, you will have to search for the contact using his/her details in the address book. The contacts can be arranged in different views such as business cards, address cards, or a table view. A view is a different arrangement or format which helps us to look at the same information in different ways. This can be done using the drop-down list in the toolbar options. In order to perform the search, any of the following methods can be used. Figure 18.7 Search Address Book. See the screen for table content. On the search toolbar, type the name of the contact or any other information based on which the search has to be made, such as street and email addresses, telephone and fax numbers, and web page URLs. You can enter a partial name, such as Hari SH, a first or last name, an email alias, a display name, or a company name. To quickly open a contact that you previously searched for, click the arrow in the Search Address Books box and select a name. In any of the card views such as business cards or address cards, click a letter in the alphabetical index displayed next to the cards. In any table view, such as phone list or by company, click a column heading to sort the contacts by the criteria that are associated with the column. Some examples of column headings are full name, job title, company, and categories. Calendar and scheduling tasks. The calendar can be used to set up reminders for tasks, schedule appointments, meetings, etc. Set or remove reminders. Typically, reminders are associated with tasks and deadlines. However, reminders are versatile and can be used with calendar items, email messages, and contacts as well as tasks. To set or remove reminders in appointments and meetings, do one of the following. For all new appointments or meetings that you create, on the Tools menu, click Options. To have a reminder automatically turned on or off for new appointments or meetings, on the Preferences tab in the Calendar group, select or clear the default reminder checkbox. Figure 18.8 Reminder Options. Look at the screen for table content. If you select the checkbox, enter the amount of time before the appointment or meeting when you want the reminder to appear. For existing appointments or meetings, open the appointment or meeting. If the Open Recurring Item dialog box is displayed, you must decide whether to change the reminder for the occurrence that you opened or for the entire series. Click either Open this occurrence or Open the series, and then click OK. On the Appointment tab, in the Options group, in the Reminder list, select the amount of time before the appointment or meeting when you want the reminder to appear. To turn a reminder off, select None. Schedule an appointment. Appointments are activities that you schedule in your calendar that do not involve inviting other people or reserving resources. On the File menu, point to New, and then click Appointment. In the Subject box, type a description. In the Location box, type the location. Enter the start and end times. One can type specific words and phrases in the start time and end time boxes instead of dates. For example, you can type today, tomorrow, New Year's Day, 2 weeks from tomorrow, week from yesterday, 3 days before New Year's Day, and most holiday names. Select any other options that you want. To make the appointment recur, on the Appointment tab, in the Options group, click Recurrence. Click the frequency, daily, weekly, and monthly, yearly, with which the appointment recurs, and then select options for the frequency. Click OK. On the Appointment tab, in the Actions group, click Save and Close. Figure 18.9 Creating an appointment. Look at the screen for table content. Change an appointment. Open the appointment that you want to change and do one of the following. To change options for an appointment that is not part of a series. Change the options, such as subject, location, and time, that you want to change. On the Appointment tab, in the Actions group, click Save and Close. To change options for all appointments in a series, click Open the series, and then change any options, such as subject, location, and time, that you want to change. To change recurrence options, on the Recurring Appointment tab, in the Options group, click Recurrence, change the options, such as time, recurrence pattern, or range of recurrence, and then click OK. On the Recurring Appointment tab, in the Actions group, click Save and Close. To change options for one appointment that is part of a series, click Open this occurrence. On the Recurring Appointment tab, change the options, such as subject, location, and time that you want. On the Recurring Appointment tab, in the Actions group, click Save and Close. Schedule a meeting. A meeting is an appointment where different people are invited and resources can be reserved. One can create and send meeting requests and reserve resources for face-to-face meetings or for online meetings. When you create a meeting, you identify the people to invite and the resources to reserve, and you pick a meeting time. Responses to your meeting request appear in your inbox. On the File menu, point to New, and then click Meeting Request. In the Subject box, give the subject of meeting and specify the location or venue of meeting in the Location box. Figure 18.10 Location box. Give the meeting start and end time in the Start and End Time drop box. One can even make the meeting an all-day event by clicking on the checkbox. Type any information that you want to share with the recipients, attach any files. On the Meeting tab, in the Show group, click Scheduling Assistant. The Scheduling Assistant helps to find the best time for your meeting. Click Add Others, and then click Add from Address Book. In the Select Attendees and Resources dialog box, in the Search box, enter the name of a person or resource that you want to invite to the meeting. If you want to make the meeting recur, on the Meeting tab, in the Options group, click Recurrence, select the recurrence pattern, and then click OK. Change a meeting. In case any meeting has to be changed, it can be done as follows. Open the meeting that you want to change. Change any options, such as subject, location, and time, that you want to change. To change recurrence options, on the Recurring Meeting tab, in the Options group, click Recurrence, change the options, such as time, recurrence pattern, or range of recurrence, and then click OK. Click Send Update. 18.4 Lab Exercises. 1. Write an email to the Student Evaluation Division stating that you have not received your semester mark sheet. In the email, use the following features. Mark the email to different recipients. Mark a blind carbon copy to yourself. 2. Change reminder options using the preference group and see the effect in your email settings. 3. Make an appointment for project weekly meetings and make it reoccur every Friday morning at 10 a.m. 4. Write an email inviting your friends to your birthday party. Make your own signature and add it to the email message. Add a word attachment which gives them the venue route. 5. Use an Outlook feature to send out a default message when you go on personal vacations, holidays. 6. Suppose one of your colleagues named Vikas is sending across a large number of emails which you wanted to delete automatically. Please use Outlook features to configure your account to achieve this functionality in your mailbox. 7. Suppose you have been getting a lot of junk mails that have filled your mailbox. How can you permanently get rid of all these junk mails? 8. Out of the junk email folder, there are some messages from your friend named Aarti which were redirected into junk mails folders. You don't want her emails to be marked as junk in future. What should you do to achieve this? 9. Create a rule which allows all high-priority mails from your professor to an important folder unless subject says unimportant and then flag these mails for follow-up. 10. How can you set up an alert on the desktop to notify you whenever an email arrives in your inbox? 18.5 Summary. In this lab session, you have learned how to do the basic operations on email application. You have also seen how to write emails, change the appearance of your emails, how to use Outlook to schedule appointments and reminders, and how to manage your contacts address book. There are a lot more features which can be explored further to make better and more efficient usage of Outlook software. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video with the next chapter.